Hi, everybody. I'm not that hyper today. Not because I'm not excited to see you. I so am. I'm just overwhelmed with so much goodness that has been brought into my life by all of you. For all my newbies, all my TikTok people coming over here to learn more, to get deeper, to be enriched more. I'm so happy you're here because, in 3 minutes, you can't fucking say that much. Hi, everybody. Okay, we're back to being hyper. I just want to thank everybody, and I've been really inspired by so many questions and everything that for all my YouTube family, I want you to know I'm going to be able to go live on TikTok. My TikTok channel is at I Love HEYOKA, and I'm going to be doing that Wednesday nights. I'm going to be calling it my Wisdom Wednesdays, 8 p.m. EST time. And that way, at least all my YouTube babes in the woods can come and we can get a chance to frisk each other's energies, and I can jolt you and fucking charge your ass, because that's what I fucking do. Now, I took the liberty to write a couple of things that are important for me to say to you. So I hope you don't mind that I'm reading it. I'm just remembering my notes. My head's fucking fried. I want the people that are here with me today to understand whatever blocks we have, whatever crisscross warped energies of being too much in our masculine as a female and too much in our feminine as a male, whatever of that we have going on, the root of it all is that it creates fear, because there's an imbalance. So you act too much or too little, and it becomes like an arrow pointing right at your head, and it feeds the seed of guilt inside you. Now, I've said this before in another video, but it's really, really important. I just want to quickly go over it again to all the newbies who haven't heard it. Guilt is a silent motherfucker, in the sense that you need to understand every single one of you have the seed of guilt inside you, but not for the reason you think. Or at least you have to understand the mechanics of it. Then you're going to be able to pull out the cross wiring. And here's how it works. When you do something to someone and you hurt them and you don't really mean to, and then you apologize and you're like, fuck, I can't believe I did that. I didn't mean to. You feel bad, right? And when the body feels bad, the mind interprets that as guilt. That's how it translates the feeling of bad. So that's understandable. But most people don't understand. And if you can get this, that's the first big step to get yourself out from under the gutter of the rubble of shit that you can't even fucking smell fresh air. You're like crawling, bleeding, oozing. It'll really help me do my job with you a lot easier as well. You have to understand that it's not just when you hurt someone that you feel bad and you feel guilty. What about when someone hurts you and you know you didn't deserve it? Feel bad when something happened to you that you didn't deserve? Of course you feel bad. You didn't deserve it. But what do? You start thinking, well, maybe I caused it somehow. Maybe I shouldn't have done this, or they had this going on, or something in their life, or I should have been more patient. You start questioning yourself when it's very obvious you didn't deserve what was happening, because that feeling that made you feel so bad, what they did, the mind interprets it, again, as guilt. So it doesn't matter if you hurt someone accidentally or someone hurts you. You will feel bad, and then that will be interpreted in your body as the feeling of guilt. And guilt has one job. Guilt seeks punishment in every decision, every relationship, everything you fucking do. You have to get splatted on. He wants to be punished. So you may nip something in the bud that was supposed to be a blossom, sabotage. You may avoid something till it's like way too late, and that hurts you. You may neglect things about your health or things about your life, and then that'll really fucking hurt you. It's all these ways that this happened. But the reason I'm mentioning that is the guilt, which is by all these cross-wiring and the warped energies and everything else, and sexual transferred energies. And if you haven't, for those who are on TikTok, and even for my YouTubers, go to my TikTok and go watch. It's only 3 minutes. I called it Why You Can't Let Go of Pain. It has to do with sexual transfers that happen with toxic people, and how they snuff out and steal your light, and how they swap personalities and energies, and how you become like the way they once were, and how they are now the way you were in the beginning. I explained it in that video. But the reason I'm talking about all of this is because fear, first of all, do you notice it's always in here? It's never outside of your head, ever. It's energies, like energies. Like, just do this. It's energies. But it feels like a really thick cord dragging us down into oblivion is what it does. But the other thing you have to understand about fear is always about something that we think is going to happen or perceive it will happen in the future. It's never right now, which is why I always tell all the clients that come to me that the fastest way to get out of your head, girl or guy, but especially for a woman, is to get into the senses of the body. The eyes, the nose. We know we use this during stress, the hearing and the sensations. Because when you look at something beautiful, whether it's a face, whether it's a plant, whether it's an animal, whether it's a baby, whether it's a bird hatching out of an egg, you get locked into being present. That's very important, because that is the fucking seed of your power. Otherwise, you are locked into the vortex of your past, and you'll always know you're sucked back in there. How? Because you're reacting to bad shit, not responding, saying, no, I don't agree with that. No, don't use that language with me. No, I don't think I'm fucked up, but I definitely think you have issues. No, this doesn't feel comfortable for me anymore. I'm leaving. You're reacting, which means you're back there, frozen as a child, with the child energy wrapped in an adult body. You will always seek for approval. You will want to make people proud of you. You will react rather than respond. You will explain away why you want what you want instead of just saying it. Those are all I'm dyslexic. I don't know if I told you. Those are all different reasons, traits that lets you know you are not in adult fully power form. This is why you're still in codependent relationships. This is why you cling on to attachment type relationships where you're trying to latch on to something you don't have, and they obviously are getting something they don't have either within you. Basically, both of you guys are robbing each other. This is why you give and give and give and hope they'll see your value. All this is immature child. I'll call it immature energy. It means young energy, but it's a little darker than that because it's a frozen child that's in pain. And that child never thawed out. So now that child is still a child, but in an adult skin. And you'll know by all those reactions that that's what you are. And so you can never be present. You can never see and understand what the person is talking about. You'll always react or be triggered or project, which means The person fits the scenario of a person you never was able to talk back to, but this is a safer space. And so they say the one thing that the other person always used to say, and it makes you snap. And now all the anger from that other person you're never able to release is released on this person. So it's inappropriate anger, which is caused by misplaced loyalty. You were loyal to a toxic in a person, whether it's family, whether it's friend, whether it's a lover, and you betrayed self because you knew it didn't agree with you. So the fear is what's preventing us from removing blocks and having our energies in the right way, because fear won't let us live in the present. And that's the only time we can receive the ease and the luxury of life. It's the only time. So fear is always something that doesn't actually exist right now, right here. And if you would totally get that, you would be able to energetically escape that feeling of being locked in. And if you cannot do that on your own, please just book a one-on-one with me on my site, NicoleColeman.com. And whatever energies are fucked up in you, whatever guck is taking up so much space that light can't come in, it's like, what do you call those people, a hoarder, who have a house and they have millions of things. The sun can't crack in and the air is stale also. So you're slowly decaying. For those people, especially my ladies, because, well, you know, I have a soft spot for my girls who are in relationships where it's debilitated them, where it's drained them as fuck, where you've given and you have nothing left, so you think, but you're kind of like on the skittles of the bottom. For all you men who have given and had your heart trampled on, for all you men who have pulled in controlling bitches, for all you men who just want a real woman to rest in the oasisness of her love, of her warmth, so that you can rejuvenate in this world. Book a private with me. You can check my Google reviews, check my site for reviews. It's quite a different thing I believe that I offer, and it's really very, very effective. To all those others that want to just keep going at it, I'll continue to do my vids, but just understand specifics are much different than general things, but you'll still get a lot of knowledge. So I get a question often from all those beautiful people that are on my platforms. They always want to know, how do I help my friends see that this guy's fucking toxic shit? How do I help other people see the light and this and this and that? Well, you help the best by being an example, right? That's how you help. And you buck the fucking system. And what do I mean by that? You break the shackles that constrict your energies, making you believe that there is a time limit, that there is a fear existence, that there is a 3D world, and that's it, that we must live with pain, blame, shame, and guilt. And all the triggering energies that come along with that and the bullshit. Now, in order to buck the system and break it, you're going to have to act in an unorthodox, anti-typical society type of way, which a lot of my empath HEYOKA, very unique channel of amazing beings, they're already fucking isolated as fuck different beings. And I love you dearly. And they are paving the way for everyone else that have yet to wake up. And I'm so proud of all of you guys. I just want to tell you, I'm so fucking proud of all you guys and girls who have crawled on your elbows and went through everything and have emerged like the lotus out of the fucking shit. And you are just fucking untouchable. You are fucking untouchable. And you lead by your example. But it really, really helps to stop the momentum of being fake, of automatic, I love you, but How are you? How's Shmoo? All those things that you know is dead energy because it's not authentically born from moment to moment. Don't go along with it. When someone says, hey, I'll tell you, the other day I was at a store and someone's like, very, very cheery girl. I was buying my meat and I'm a very big meat girl. And I love having buffalo for breakfast, just heads up. And so the girl's like, hi, how was your New Year? And I was like overwhelmed with so much love over the New Year. I did a live on TikTok and I mostly cried with everything that I was told by all my tiki-talkie family. And so I said, I'm fabulous. And she went, oh, okay, do you want a bag? And when I felt the drop of energy, I just went, fuck off. And I wanted to call her on that. And I wanted to say, judging by your tone, why are you so disappointed? Like I had such a fab year. Don't fucking ask next time. Although we need to learn to do it with finesse, we need to do it curt, we need to cut off the dick. That's a limp dick. I'm just telling you, there's no penetration here. And you fucking suck me dry. You did not penetrate with me. Like, fucking wasted my energy. That's all I'm saying. When you divulge how you're feeling, that's precious. Your energy is your most valuable currency. Do not throw it to bums on the street that are alcoholics, okay? I hope I didn't offend anyone by the word bum, but I'm using that loosely because people who have habits and addictions, who feed that kind of thing, are people who are just going to waste what it is that you have. So just ponder and ask yourself, where are the places where I'm being automatic with people, where I'm answering automatic, where it's really bothering me, where I feel they've dropped, where I feel they're not really into me, into my answer, into connecting. Because every time you let that go by and you answer superficially or you answer real but you weren't heard, it tells you you're not that important on a subliminal level. And then you act that out in your behavior of what is important for you to do and blowing it off. And so I leave you with that for now. Take off the restraints and leave me in the comments some places that are automatic with you that you're letting fucking go of. And join me! Join me Wednesday, 8 p.m. TikTok at I Love HEYOKA. And I'll be talking about everything. They kept me up till fucking 3, 4 in the morning. It was like insane. I loved it. I fucking loved it. Thank you. Thank you for being such a special part of my life. You have no idea what you mean to me. I'm so blessed to have you. If there's any other vids you want, please leave it down. I'll do my best to fit it in. Mwah! Fucking love you. Bye.